today. How you guys doing? Welcome in. This is I kind of like didn't know whether I was going to go live right away, but when I got back from Michigan with Michelle, I just felt like we needed to have like an open chat to talk about everything that we did while we were in Michigan. I'm going to give you guys a little bit of time to get in. Let me get my tablet up and running over here. Let me see here. All right, we are in. Okay. So how's it been going, Michelle?
Pretty busy with work, getting back into the routine.
Yeah.
But how about you? Getting back into your routine at work?
It was weird. When I first went back to work on Tuesday, I was all ready to go. We get to work, and everyone has to wait for the manager to show up. And then we get a text from the manager, and the manager is telling my other coworker that he just woke up, and it was already time to be at work, and no one else had a set of keys to get in, so we ended up having to sit an hour before we could even start. And fortunately for us, we got paid for sitting there. But after being out for 3 days, I was ready to get back to work. I don't like sitting around. I just want to get right into it. But that's how it goes sometimes when you're in a service industry, especially the managers. They get pushed really hard to keep on working, and then sometimes they oversleep. They're
Absolutely.
Human people just like us, and the people are starting to gradually come in. Welcome in, everyone. Ed here with Michelle in the great indoors. And I don't know how many people know about our live stream today because it was a last second kind of thing, but M. Hayes, he seems to know that we were here. Hey guys, wanted to check out the Boardwalk Night Cedar Point. Oh, are you
at Cedar Point tonight?
Lucky MJ is in also. All right.
Hi, Mike and John and Smokey.
I'm trying to read, and I can't see without my glasses. Hey guys, wanted to check in at Boardwalk Night Cedar Point. All right, is that going on right now or what?
You would have to ask him. Hey, so I really do not know Cedar.
Yes, we did make it home safely. Thanks for asking, Mike and Jen, and you guys were awesome. I'm going to give you guys, when we get more people in, we're going to give a recap of what we did
on Sunday.
We're going to start with Friday and work our way through Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and then our ride home on Monday. So, and there's Dr. Suss. He's in. You can count on Dr. Suss to be here, all right?
And Michelle.
If she's there in the background. You guys are awesome. That's all going to be included in our whole thing, our spiel. I got a fire going over here because the storm knocked a lot of trees down. Nothing major, but the thing is there's a lot of loose branches, and I just felt like it was time to it's beautiful out today. It's low humidity, comfortable out, and I figured, why don't we get a live stream going in the backyard instead of it being in the kitchen where it's kind of tight in there, and I don't want to be breathing in air conditioning right now. I want to breathe in the outdoors a little bit. But yeah, it is nice. Everything got done today. I was like falling behind with the yard work, so I spent like a good hour and a half just cutting everything, getting everything ready because I wasn't going to do the live stream and have you guys see my backyard the way it was. But in the process of doing that, Michelle got to vacuum and clean the house a little bit, get caught up on some things that were kind of let go while we were out of town. But now that we're back, you got to get back to the real world and stuff,
Yep, that's right.
But that doesn't mean that we can't celebrate the good times that we had when we were in Michigan. All right.
Absolutely. And other states.
And look at that, Blaine, Klein also. So everyone that was in Michigan is here now. And Sherry Levine from New York is in also. Bring them in. I got to keep an eye on, you guys keep an eye on that fire for me in the back. Hang on, let me
Anyone have marshmallows, graham crackers, chocolate? Is she? Cool. Hi, Plunge. How's it going?
And don't worry, I have a bucket to keep, if the fire gets out of hand, I could put it out immediately. All right, so let's go back to Friday. We're going to start in on
Excuse
it.
me, just
What?
for 1 second. Thanks, Blaine, for putting me into one of your videos. That made it
Oh,
really
yeah.
excellent. Thank you. You guys got to check that out. I'm on Spinning and Winning Slots with Blaine. I'm in one of his bonus features. So best bet, and that's not the name of it's the name of the slot machine. Best bet. Make sure you check out Spinning and Winning and Lucky MJ slots.
But you know that, Michelle, the only reason why that video actually happened was because you were in it. That he had one bonus on that machine, and usually he likes to group other bonuses
Oh.
in with that one little video, because the video is only like a minute and a half long. You know, so
My 1 minute of stardom.
That's right.
On his channel.
right. But anyway, on Friday we ended up getting to. We drove directly to Soaring Eagle. We got started probably around, I don't know, 11:30, 12, and we drove straight to the. Did we go to the hotel
No,
first?
we went to the hotel first.
We went to the hotel first.
Check it then, so they, make sure everything was straightened out and everything.
And that was in East Lansing,
correct.
Michigan.
By
And what was the name of the hotel?
Woodhill Springs.
No, it was Spring. God, now you got me saying it. It was Spring
Woodridge.
Wood Spring.
Woodspring Suites
Spring.
in East Lansing, Michigan.
Yeah.
By Michigan Spartans home.
Yeah, and we got a good rate on it. But the one thing I must say about the place, and I probably mentioned it in the video, is there was no carpeting in there, so you could hear all the people walking. Mike Starr is in. We were looking for you at Soaring Eagle too. We didn't. I didn't. We were there on Sunday, so we. It would have been cool to also hook up with you, but the ride in was. We had to go through some more construction again because 69 is going through some. And 96, that whole route that we normally would take was, I think we were going 23, and then you get to 96 or something like that. But then we had to backtrack, take 94 to 23 to get up to East Lansing. So it was a lot of moving around in different directions that we're not used to doing. But that was the way it was 2 weeks ago. I was hoping that it would have been cleared up by now, but
No,
it wasn't.
It was even worse on I-23,
Well, yeah.
going towards Michigan. But at least we found a detour 2 weeks ago to help us relieve that pressure.
So the concert started right on time. I didn't know whether it was going to be ZZ Top or Lynyrd Skynyrd. It turned out it was ZZ Top, and they were really good. They had the new bass player, and he came out with this 20-string bass, and he only played it for one song because initially he played it a few weeks ago and it went viral, and he only wanted to play it one time as a practical joke. But because it was so much of a viral hit on YouTube, that people have been asking him to keep playing it, and he hates playing it because it's very uncomfortable to hold it. So he'll do one song with it, and then he'll put it away. And the guy that is the bass player used to be the guitar tech for ZZ Top before Dusty Hill passed away. So he was already with the band, and now he's their bass player, and he did a really good job. I thought he did. He played
fantastic.
They played all the songs that you would know, plus some songs that maybe Michelle doesn't know, because she's more of a eliminator with a sharp-dressed man and Give Me All Your
80s.
Loving and Legs and
music.
stuff like that. Those are the songs that she knows. But they finished off with LaGrange, and I was just wondering where they were going to play that. They played Dirty Picture, or what was that?
Brown Sugar.
Brown Sugar. There was just so many. I don't think they played TV Dinners, though. That was one song that I was hoping that they would play, but they didn't get to.
Oh, yes, there are mosquitoes out here today, Blaine.
But they're not as bad as they could be because of the smoke. The smoke kind of keeps them away a little bit.
So
But-
if you see me starting to itch, it's not because I'm allergic to I hate mosquitoes.
But I do get, when I'm cutting grass, I get these itchies from the grass and stuff like that. That does bother me. But anyway, back to the then it was Lynyrd Skynyrd, and they were outstanding. They had every guy there taking turns playing lead, and I think that's pretty much the way they've always done it. And Johnny Van Zant did a great job on the vocals, and you could tell he was very emotional about his brother passing away, and just very much down to earth, good old boys. And it was good. And I got to hear that smell and Saturday night special, and that Tuesday's gone. And we were cold. I was wearing shorts, and it was going down below 65 degrees and into the high 50s, and I was freezing at that point. So bottom line is we ended up leaving early because I wanted to get into the casino and get the food court closes at 11 o'clock. And we still hadn't really eaten anything yet. So I was anxious to get in there and get one of those burritos. And their burritos, Buca Ruda or something, Buca whatever. If you ever go to the food court, get the burritos. They have this every kind of different burrito that you could want there. It was so good. Michelle, what did you end up getting?
I went to Ike's sub sandwich, and it was called Matt Cane's.
And
it has roast beef, turkey, and ham, and provolone cheese on it. It was very good, and their secret sauce, and it was on wheat bread. It was really good. If you're hungry, you could eat anything.
Yeah, but it's even more of a bonus when it's actually good.
Yeah.
It had the burrito had really good taste. I had the chicken ranch, and they have this sauce, that ranch dressing that goes on it with the crispy chicken and the bacon. Oh wow! And that was in a burrito, like a tortilla. Oh, so good. Anyway,
that's the next place I gotta try. Then I tried everything in their food court except for the burrito place. And I understand,
Ike's.
Mike, it's a real shame, but we would have came and picked you up. He's in a wheelchair with no vehicle, but we would have done that.
Yeah.
Oh, he's clapping for you. But we would have done that most definitely if you would have called us and says, hey, I need some wheels to get to Soaring Eagle, or just even hang out with us. We would have been gladly to meet up with you.
Or if you want us to meet with you, you find a place that you can get to, and we'll make it a point to get to you. Bottom line, we'll accommodate to whatever it is that makes it easier for you guys.
And welcome in Morpheus.
Morpheus! All we need is Neo, and we'll be set, right?
Yeah, he's recommending us to try a Cleveland Grill in Strongsville.
Okay. Cleveland Grill, it's called?
Like I said, I've been listening to you, okay? Okay. Yes, you should try Cleveland Grill with an E, in Strongsville.
Okay.
Not having a vehicle and being in a wheelchair limits. I got a sucker for lies. It's a deal. Oh, Ike's. Okay. I thought he was calling me a liar, but it's Ike's. Okay. It's a deal, Mike. I promise. Because we could rent a car. Because our car is like really small. And we got it's even small for us. But it's a great work car.
It gets great mileage. 40 miles a gallon.
So we can't beat it.
I love that aspect of it.
But we will do whatever it takes to meet our subscribers. We're welcome to.
So let's move it along. We ended up going to our hotel. Saturday was the official Blaine Klein day. Okay.
Woo! That was
Michelle. Okay, we're outside. Okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Indoor. Okay, indoor voice. Okay. I don't want Linda or John coming after us. Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
But basically, we went to Hartford Four Winds, met up with Blaine Klein. He's an awesome guy. We had lunch with him, and we played some slots together. And then, we had really yet to check into our hotel in Kalamazoo. So we did that. We checked in. We both, got like 2 hours of downtime. Blaine was at the Four Winds by 10 o'clock in the morning. And by the time 2 o'clock came around, he was ready to leave also. So we went, and then we were originally going to go to, what was the name of the place? Gun Lake for the buffet. And that was just too much of a drive and too much money. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money. And we let him pick out his go-to restaurant in Kalamazoo, and that was Zeb's. And what a place. What a good find. And they had this crab soup, and I had chicken wings, and I had the garlic parmesan wings, and they were outstanding. And these videos are all coming out, so be ready for that. What did you think of the crab soup that you had?
Fantastic. Highly recommend it. But Blaine was telling me that they hardly ever have it, and when it is on the menu, it's a pretty good seller.
Yeah, I
So
wish they'd have it. Well, we got to call ahead and find out when they're going to have it, so we could drive out to Michigan just to
oh
get it.
no, Blaine will call and tell us,
Yeah.
hey, we got to go out there Friday, and it's only Thursday.
But
We'll
I
be
want to
out
say
there.
this, Blaine, you are an awesome dude. You should not, and you did not have to buy our dinner for us.
Yeah.
But thank you, thank
love
you.
you, and
that meant a lot to us. You are
Yeah.
an awesome guy. And you're awesome even if you wouldn't have bought it, but man, you just went way over the top. And wow.
Hi, Candace and Mike. Welcome in.
So after that, I don't know if you guys are aware that there was a pretty bad tornado that went through Kalamazoo and just missed Blaine Klein's house. And he was kind enough to show us the path of the tornado as it went through his neck of the woods. And
Fire.
it's going to burn itself out. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
But yeah, he's in Portage. Portage is, I keep on thinking Kalamazoo, but Portage is a suburb of Kalamazoo. And that area got ravaged by the tornado. Thank you for correcting me. And it was bad. In fact, his house that he used to live in 6 years ago was right in the path, and you could see how the window and the back of the house was all blown out and everything. And man, my heart goes out to all those people that there's a cul-de-sac on the end of his street, and all those houses are totally uninhabitable now. Horrible, horrible. But thank God no one died. As far as I know, no lives were lost in that, and that's a miracle right there in itself.
Oh yeah.
Hi, Ed and Michelle from Pittsburgh. So what's going to happen? Is that Ioke guy coming to Pittsburgh so that Russell Wilson can have somebody to throw to? And then what's going to happen to Pickens? I hear they might be letting him go if they pick up Ioke. I don't know.
Ioke.
That's the wide receiver from Denver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So who knows? But good luck, Pittsburgh Steeler fans. I don't know if you're a William Brakowski. Hey, it's all good. It's all in good fun, Anyway, we ended up going back after we, had dinner. We went back to the hotel, chilled out, because we had to get up early the next morning to go over somebody else's house. Mike and Jen, the awesome couple. They live in Kalamazoo
With Smokey.
with their cat Smokey, and they just bought a new house. It's like a brand new house trailer home. But it's so much, I wouldn't even know. If you're in that thing, you don't even know that it's a trailer home. To me, it's just like a
big
house,
a
like
big
a ranch house.
A big one-floor house that you could just fall in love with. Everything is at fingertips.
Yeah, I don't
kitchen-
even think it is a mobile home. I think that they're just those houses that are like conditioned. I don't know. But is it a mobile home? I don't know. It didn't
I
seem
don't
like a
think
mobile
so.
home to
No,
me.
not to me
It didn't
either.
seem like a mobile home. But anyway, beautiful people. They were nice enough to make us breakfast. Eggs over easy with some hash brown. Blaine was there too.
Bacon, freshly squeezed orange juice.
And this bacon was big, thick pieces of bacon.
Oh
Not
my
the
God.
skimpy stuff. And Mike, you cooked it just right. Hash browns. And here's what was interesting, because while we came in, I was looking at their DVD collection, and they got a big selection of DVDs. And I'm looking at this one, and it's called Can You Imagine That? And I'm like, what is that movie? It's got Dennis Quaid in it. And they're like, oh my God, that movie means so much to us, Ed. I mean, you haven't seen that movie? And I go, no, I never even heard of it before. And they're like, well, then you have to watch that movie with us. And I'm like, well, if you want us to. So after we got done eating breakfast, we sat down. They popped that movie in the DVD player. And I'm going to tell you, if you have not seen that movie before, please check it out. The guy, it's a true story about a guy who is like mentally and physically abused by his father, and he turns out to be this Christian singer, music singer, country or whatever, and he goes on to establish himself as this phenomenal country singer with Amy Grant at his side.
I can only imagine.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, they're correcting you.
I can only imagine. Sorry. But such a good movie, and I was in tears. I mean, yeah, that kind of movie. It's one of those things that's a tearjerker. So if you ever can make it to see that movie. It's probably on Netflix. I can only imagine. Check it out. And, you know, that made me, like, I was like in a mushy mood at that point. I'm like, wow. You know, we got Blaine Klein that was there, and Mike and Jen, and they're inviting us to stay at their house next time we're in Michigan. I'm like, whoa, this is like sensory overload over here. But I'm not done yet. Okay, we go to Soaring Eagle after we've had dinner at Longhorn Steakhouse, and I won't talk about that. It was in Lansing, Michigan. Yeah. Anyway, I'm over there playing video poker in the casino. It's like 6 o'clock. And I get an email earlier in the day that Dr. Suss, who's in the chat right now, is like, hey, me and the wife are heading over to Soaring Eagle. We'll be looking for you. And I feel bad because at this point we're not even there yet. It's like 3 o'clock, 3:30. We're still not there. We're on our way. And by the time we get there, it's like 5 o'clock. And I'm like, man, I bet you Dr. Suss is pissed. I bet you he left. You know, here I am playing video poker because I don't know what you look like, Dr. Suss. I have no idea, you know. So thankfully they know what we look like. And here he comes up to me, Dr. Suss and the wife. I'm like, oh my God. And so we got them up to the room and we had a nice talk. Michelle broke away from her general hospital and we talked about things and plans about upcoming videos and things that we may want to do together. And I'm like, wow, are these guys like my soulmate over here? Especially Michelle. His wife, his name is Michelle, and Dr. Suss's wife is Michelle.
Name.
And they're like hitting it off like they were buddies for like forever.
Like how I do with Jen and anybody, you know, I could.
So we ended up going down to the slot palace and play some low limit slots. I made a few videos. We had a great time, and they won a little bit of money. And I won't lie, by the time I got back, I won all my money back. So it was a great day.
It was thanks to Dr.
It was a great day.
Because, and Michelle.
They blessed us with just by being there, you know.
Yeah.
Even if I would have lost, I don't care. I got to meet them, and that made the whole trip. All those guys, Blaine Klein, Mike and Jen, Dr. Suss and his wife. What else could somebody ask for? It was great. It was awesome. It made Michigan awesome, baby.
And just for the record, Michelle, if you are watching, and I hope you are, and I checked out that tunnel that you referred us to in South Carolina, and that's possibly going to be a road trip when we go to Maggie Valley, because it's only an hour and a half away next summer in June. That is a must that we're going to try to aim for because it's not too far away from Maggie Valley, and thank you for the referral. It was greatly appreciated.
Oval Penguin, just Bo Chamberlain. How you doing, Bo? Welcome in. How you been? Hope you're feeling well. That reminds me, off track, October, we're going to...
Shelbyville, Kentucky. We're going to Claudia Sanders' dinner theater house.
Yeah.
It's Colonel Sanders' wife. It's from Every Day is Saturday, referred me to try out this place. And on Sunday, they have an all-you-could-eat chicken buffet. And it has all these different varieties of food. And it's like for $30. And it's beautiful in there. And if you haven't checked out Every Day is Saturday's video on Claudia Sanders' dinner house, that is a video waiting for the great indoors to try. But Every Day is Saturday. Check them out too on YouTube. They do a great job. They're a young family with 2 young boys, and they're so well behaved, and just a great channel. Anyway, Monday comes, and we have to leave, but I'm not ready to leave just yet because the last time we were in Frankenmuth, we went to the Frankenmuth Cheese House, and I had to get some salsa over there. And we were referred, who told us about, Andrew Miles Project. He's another guy that's been in our chat a few times, and he may be watching the replay, I don't know. But you gave us a referral to go to the Comet Classic Diner in Birch Run. And after we got done getting my salsa and cheese at the Cheese House, we went over there and had a really, really, really good lunch, okay? And wait until you guys see that video, because after we got done with that, I look across the street, and there's this place called WT Zoo, Wilderness Trail Zoo. And we made a live stream from there, but you wait until you get the whole video. It's going to be awesome.
we, you know, ended up having a great time there, walking around, checking out the bear and
the petting zoo.
the petting zoo and
It
the
was
goats.
fantastic.
What a good time that was. And we got back home for the live stream for Minimax Slots, and you guys were there again. We had a nice following on our live stream on Monday night. What a perfect weekend. It went so well. Now, if you guys have any questions about Michigan, now's the time to jump right in. If you feel like there's a place that you want us to go to down the road, you Michigan guys that are in the chat, now's your chance to put it out there, because we're always looking for new travel ideas. Always.
And then when you're getting your ideas, hey Ed, why don't you show them the new shirt you got from Michigan? And
this is from, there's a place right next to
stand up, they probably can't see it.
Grandpa's
maybe.
Cheese Barn. It's called
There
Monster Muth, like Frankenmuth, Monster Muth, and they sell like cool T-shirts. This is like the Bigfoot Sasquatch he's got over there.
Yeah.
And there's the mystery machine with some aliens in there. Pretty cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the weekend before we went to Michigan, we went down to Lancaster again with Ohio Cat. Make sure you subscribe to her, Ohio Cat. She is a fantastic vlogger that's down in our south of Ohio, which is awesome.
They got. Look at this shirt I got from there. Look at there's a Bigfoot Sasquatch shirt. You know, because Hocking Hills is considered to be a hot spot for Bigfoot Sasquatch people. So I don't know if he's actually down there, but you know what? I also got this. This is my official Frank the Neighbor. No, Bigfoot Sasquatch walking stick. Frank the Neighbor would be jealous. Look at this sucker. It's 55 inches long, like that. And so if I do decide to make a video of me going through the Cuyahoga Valley National Forest looking for Bigfoot, this will be my walking stick right here. And look at that. It's got the Bigfoot thing on there. It's got this nice handle. I can wrap it around my wrist like that. It's got a thing on the end. Pretty cool. And to top it off, look at this thing. It's called the Sasquatch Innator or something. Innator. It's supposed to be able to summon Bigfoot Sasquatch. Are you guys ready? I didn't want to do this inside the house, but we're going to do this. Maybe we could summon Bigfoot Sasquatch. Are you ready, Michelle? Okay. Now this is hideous now, so buckle up, you guys.
Have a good night, Blaine. Thanks for stopping in and chiming in.
Don't go yet. You got to hear this. Don't leave yet, okay? I'm almost done. This is very quick. Supposedly it's supposed to call Bigfoot Sasquatch. So if we want to have a close encounter, this is what we're going to need to do here. You ready?
No.
What do you think? If Bigfoot Sasquatch is anywhere near here,
or in your neck of the woods,
he's going to hear that.
Okay.
You want to hear it one more time?
Hi, Fancy.
Look at that. Fancy Hams came in. Here we go. One more time.
Oh, Jesus. Sounds like a deranged cat.
You guys are speechless. You don't even know what to say to that one. What the heck? This is the Bigfoot Sasquatch Innator. It's supposed to summon Bigfoot Sasquatch from miles around. It's a breathalyzer. Yeah. It looks like one, doesn't it? Yeah. I had to do that. Okay, I'm done with that.
No, we have never been to Hell's Kitchen, Mike, but we did hear of it before. But it could be something interesting to do. Hey, maybe you could even join us, Mike, next year for a road trip to go there. That would be interesting. Have you been to Hell's Kitchen? Look at me. Hell's Michigan.
I'm just, our next big adventure is shaping up. We're going to Foxwoods in November, and we're still planning it, but we heard from Jeff Lemus from Calvin the Boston Terrierist, and he's going to be spending the night on Tuesday night. We're going to be getting there Monday, and we're going to be leaving on Thursday, but he's got a free night at the Grand Pequot so he's going to be having some fun with us while we're down there. So I don't know if you guys have subscribed or not to Jeff Lemus's channel, but check him out.
Calvin the Boston Terrier.
And also Calvin the Boston Terrierist. So 2 channels that he's got: the Jeff Lemus Adventures, Lemos, and Calvin the Boston Terrier. Pretty cool. Yeah. So anyway, Blaine, if you got to go, I'll see you really soon. And we'll be live.
Thanks for hosting us.
We'll be live again next Monday night from downtown for the Minimax slot. So hopefully I'll see you then, all right? Anyway, if you guys got any questions about anything, now's the time to do it. I don't know how long we're going to stay. The fire is starting to die. In fact, I'm going to put the fire out right now. Go ahead and talk to them, Michelle.
Absolutely. Yeah, our next big adventure, of course, he was saying, Foxwoods, that's our annual November trip, and we're going to be meeting up with Jeff and Mike. Mike is his brother, and of course, Jeff Lemus from Calvin the Boston Terriers, and we are spending 4 days there, and we're staying at the Grand Pequot Towers. It's been an ongoing thing. Yeah, a great Wolf Lodge is in there now, hopefully. And maybe we could videotape over there. It's going to be pretty massive over. So we're looking forward to it. You know, I've got to go back to work now for 3 months to save up for it. But our trip up to Whitehall, Pennsylvania might be happening too. Pennsylvania Low Roller and his beautiful wife, Tammy. We might be staying with them when we get up there. And then Shelbyville is just a day trip because of every day is Saturday. But we're getting ready for football season, possibly going to a preseason Browns game this coming up Saturday. If we get our tickets, one of our customers that we've been doing for the last 17 years has tickets for us to go and show our appreciation of our hard work at his office building. So hopefully that will be a go, but we got to get to the office tomorrow so we could get the tickets. So that's on the agenda. And Ed's getting into a fantasy football draft in a couple weeks, so he's going to be busy with that. And then still doing that painting job. But we are enjoying ourselves, and like I said, getting ready for the Cleveland Browns season.
Go Browns and Buckeyes, right? Yeah. Okay.
And even the Guardians, first place all season, never lost it. And you know,
Mark Walder's here. Hey, you guys are. I don't know about the Whitehall, Pennsylvania. You're 5 miles. There you go. So that's going to have to happen. Because I kept on thinking that you were in Western Pennsylvania, because you were talking about a meetup to do a food challenge in Pittsburgh. But we are going to definitely want to meet with you when we're on that Sunday. That's the 17th of November. So mark that down in your calendar. We'll be corresponding with you more, obviously, we'll be doing these live streams on a regular basis. Normally Wednesday is our favorite day to go live at 8 o'clock. And now we'll be also going live on our sister channel, Minimax Slots, on Mondays. So you got 2 days of us talking to you about Foxwoods, okay? Mm-hmm. And whatever adventures come our way. I am so backed up on videos right now. I could probably not make a video at all for the next 3 weeks and still have at least 3 videos a week for you guys without us making new ones. But that's not how I am. I'm still going to end up making videos anyway, because that's just in my DNA. I love making these videos for you guys, and as long as I'm able to keep putting them out, we're going to keep on doing it. That's how I look at it. I'll probably die with a camera in my hand and a squeegee in the other, okay?
A toilet brush. A toilet brush. Let's not talk about that. That's another 40 years away.
But bottom line is, you got to just constantly, the videos are, people come up to us on a regular, we just went to this place today and had this pulled pork sandwich that was so good in Berea. It was like one big thing, and then it had coleslaw on top of it, and it had a side of fries. They're not ready yet because they just got going. They want to have a sign in the front of their place. So once they get their store up and running, I'm going to come back and we're going to make a video of this pulled pork sandwich in Berea. We were out in Berea today, so it was so good. It was $12. Michelle, you liked it, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
It was actually, and even French fries. They weren't too bad salted.
No,
but
they weren't salty at all.
You know,
I didn't notice any salt on them. I like that. If I want salt, I'll add it myself, or I'll just put some mayonnaise on, or not mayonnaise, yeah, ranch dressing or something like that. Yeah, we were at Longhorn in Lansing, Michigan, and I ended up getting the chicken tenders there, and I didn't realize how salty their chicken tenders are. It was I was not happy with
or
that.
their onion petals.
Yeah, even that their onion
that was really
bloomin'
salty.
onions or whatever the heck that is there. It was so salty, and our server was not getting us our refills. She wasn't doing anything. Everything was slow, and it was only 2:30 in the afternoon, and it was dead. It was just nobody. I don't understand why it was taking so long. I mean, just to give her the bill, and it took her a long time to bring it back. So it's like anything else. You roll the dice when you go to a restaurant. We weren't thankfully we weren't making a video there. We were just there to chill out and eat.
Amanda Dobbs needs to have a salad bar training for that salad. Oh my God, that was hard to chew because it was not even bite-sized. It was like big chunks of cucumbers and lettuce. It wasn't all that appealing. Men are...
Yeah, the lettuce is supposed to be bite-sized pieces.
Yeah.
And I was getting these pieces of lettuce that were like that big. I'm like, really? What am I supposed to do with that?
The cucumbers and tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I know Amanda Dobbs would never put that in. She would cringe if she saw that. I know I did. But other than that, it was a fantastic...
Yeah, that was probably the downside of the whole trip was the
and saying goodbye to everybody.
That's kind of sad because I work at Longhorn Steakhouse, and then and I even told them because I wanted my employee discount that I worked there, and a manager didn't even come out and say hi or anything like that or check. Usually a manager should come out and check with you to see how everything is going, And when I told them that I was a long time employee, you would think that someone would have came out and said, hey, thank you, blah, blah, blah. Nothing like that. Whatever. I guess I'm living in a fantasy. Anyway, casino slot couple. Hey, oh yeah, service has... It's bad in some places, but I'll tell you, everything else that we went to in Michigan was really good.
Top notch.
It was so good.
It was fantastic. Even the hostess were fantastic. Oh my God. If they could open a restaurant, Blaine and Lucky MJ, it would be
I just look at it this way. These places that are mom and pop type places, they have a lot more to lose. That's why a lot of times we'll see the owner coming out and making sure that you're happy. I like that. I want that feeling because I'm a small business owner myself, and I put a lot of me into my work. And just you guys probably see that in the videos. There's a lot of us in these videos, so that ain't ever gonna change. No matter how big or small we are or get or whatever, we're always gonna put you guys first. Remember that. You guys, without you guys, none of this happens. If you guys stop watching, then I'll probably end up, not doing it. But it's all about you guys. When we go out there and make these videos, it's for you guys. I'm trying to do something that would make you guys enjoy it. I want you guys to have a good time. I want Michelle to do what Michelle does. And it might make me cringe every now and then, but if it makes you guys happy, that's what matters, right? Oh, okay.
I love you too.
Oh, okay, you're all right when you're sleeping.
Okay. That's in an hour.
Yeah, listen, that does remind. We've been at it for 38 minutes. I don't want to go too much longer because it is a work night.
And it's getting dark.
And I got to get up at 4:30 in the morning tomorrow, back at it. So it was great to touch base with you guys and blow my Bigfoot Sasquatch horn off. I was waiting. That's the first time that I did that thing, so I had no idea what it was going to sound like. But I'm glad that I did it in front of you guys. That sounds kind of weird, doesn't it? Yes. I blew my horn. Okay, whatever.
You blew your horn, so we're going to blow that when the Browns win every Sunday and Thursday and Monday night, right? Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, you guys.
We love you.
Thank you for joining us. High five, you guys. Boom, boom. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Stay safe and wonderful, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great indoors.
Everything. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Love you all.
Okay, good job.